Engineer Battalion, Prime Power Black Lions, are like the industrial special forces of the United States Army. Part of the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers, Black Lions deploy wherever and whenever the nation needs critical electrical power.
The 249th has always been on the cutting edge of technology from its inception as the Corps of Engineers nuclear power program. SM-1, first nuclear power plant in the U.S. to provide electrical power to a commercial power grid, was located at Fort Belvoir, Virginia, home of the 249th Engineer Battalion and the U.S. Army Prime Power School.
SM-1 was built in the mid-1950s and commissioned in July of 1957. The plant was operated by a cadre of soldiers trained as nuclear power plant operators. This training was the predecessor of the current Prime Power Production course. Soldiers who made the grade graduated from the 52-week Prime Power School to go on to operate power plants both nuclear and conventional in Alaska, Panama, Micarta, Antarctica, and Fort Belvoir. They worked on conventional, mobile barges such as the Weber, the Impedance, and the nuclear power barge Sturgis.
Prime Power soldiers have been stationed from Panama to Korea, from Belgium to California, and have accomplished missions throughout the world. Prime Power soldiers have a proud heritage, never turning down mission opportunities, backing down from a challenge, or failing in a critical mission.
The 249th Engineer Battalion is a multi-component organization with both active duty and reserve soldiers. Our active companies are staffed with soldiers with the military occupational specialty of 21 Papa, Prime Power Production Specialist.
Our Delta Company is our reserve component with 1 detachment of 21 Papas and 3 detachments of soldiers with the military occupational specialty of 21 Quebec, high voltage linemen.
Delta Company also has the PPAD program that allows soldiers from anywhere in the continental United States to be assigned to the 249th Engineer Battalion and attend battle assemblies once a quarter at Rhode Island.
The Prime Power soldiers have always provided support to DoD during times of emergencies. But in the early 80s, the program started supporting the nation in its National Disaster Response Mission, providing technical expertise around the world in support of disaster relief efforts.
From Hurricanes Andrew to Katrina, ice storms in the Northeast, and tsunamis in Sumatra, it was the Black Lion soldiers that helped bring up the power grids. Prime Power soldiers provided critical power for hospitals to save lives, shelters to provide comfort, and emergency response personnel to rescue and care for those in need. On September 11, 2001, Black Lions were dispatched again for a different type of disaster, an attack on the American people. Black Lions were there from the beginning, getting the Wall Street grid running in 48 hours and assisting the relief effort at the Pentagon with temporary power needed for recovery operations.
We were very lucky at the World Trade Center because many generators have been moved into the financial district because of the Y2K fears at the turn of the millennium. And many of the generators have been left in place. The 249th was able to take those generators, hook them in to the financial district, and get it back online, working in conjunction with Consolidated Edison. And it was a real success story.
In the global war on terrorism, our reserve components were activated to work alongside of our active components in Afghanistan and Iraq. The active soldiers installed the large mobile power plants while our reserve components built the high-voltage distribution system on coalition base camps, providing the necessary electricity to power the war on terrorism.
Black Lions stand tall because of their heritage and their own accomplishments. Soldiers that have a desire to become one of the elite Black Lions as 21 Papas, either active or reserve, begin the journey with a 52-week school like none other in the armed forces. The school is broken down into 3 phases: academics, operator training, and specialty training.
Certainly, there's no doubt that the Prime Power School offers a curriculum that's challenging. It's knowledge-based. We start with quality students. They're highly motivated, they're disciplined, and they're smart. Nobody twists their arm to come to this school. They're even motivated to come here after they learn of the academic challenges and also the challenges associated with being assigned to a 249th Engineer Battalion organization. They are driven to become masters at their craft, the best in their field. The soldiers will be deployed in two-man teams to provide the technical expertise that the Army needs. They know they're getting into a career field that's going to provide them the education and the skill set so that they can be successful not only in the remainder of their military career, but when they transfer to the private sector. So, simply put, you have a highly motivated, you have a disciplined, smart soldier coming into the school. You have a highly motivated, disciplined, and even a smarter soldier when he re-output the school.
The first phase is academics, which lasts 16 weeks. Here they are taught college-level mathematics through trigonometry, applied physics, mechanical systems engineering, and electrical systems engineering.
Next is the 18-week operator training. During this phase, students will learn power plant technology and power plant operation, training on the latest technology in mobile power plants. This intense phase of training is highlighted by extensive hands-on operation of large diesel-powered generators.
The final phase is the 16-week specialty phase. Here students will choose one of the 3 specialties in which they want to excel: electrical, instrumentation, or mechanical. In electrical specialty, students will learn high-voltage cable splicing and termination, circuit breaker maintenance, switchgear maintenance, motors, motor controllers, transformer theory, testing, and maintenance.
In instrumentation specialty, students will learn solid-state and digital electronics, process control, electrical systems relay testing and maintenance. Students will use state-of-the-art electronic test equipment to analyze process control sensors that keep mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly.
In mechanical specialty, soldiers will learn gas and arc welding, fluid systems, heat exchangers, and diesel engine theory, maintenance, and repair. The training is capped off with a complete rebuild of several models of large diesel engines.
Soldiers who wish to serve their country and join the elite ranks as 21 Quebecs in the reserves have a different path.
21 Quebecs attend the 60-day lineman's training course at Shepherd Air Force Base in Texas. This school can be waived for soldiers who already possess a 2-year journeyman certificate as a high-voltage lineman.
If you want to be one of the elite, highly trained, rapidly deployable prime power production or high-voltage line specialists, capable of deploying around the world to supply critical power to the Department of Defense, you need to rise to the challenge and become a Black Lion.